Hey man, how y'all doing, man? This is your boy Ken Ivy, man. Yeah, the new HHF piece, thanks to my children, Father Divine, all VBS, man. It's going down. The first piece of the hip hop fraternity. I want to read something right quick. It says, a man with a big heart attracts the most dangerous women. The ones who love deeply are pray for those who love shallow. And it also says, these women hold all the cards. The women hold all the cards, playing the victim when they're actually the problem. Wow. You know, I recently did an interview with my man, Loon from It's Up There podcast, and we was talking about love. And a lot of people commented and they wanted me to speak on it, right? And I generally, you know, agree with most of the stuff that I hear from these young people because I know that they are the future. Like I said, you can't inhale new air unless you exhale old air, in with the new and all with the old. So we had the young brother Goldie. I'm the OG. OG mean offering game. That's what I do. I offer game. So I'm the OG Goldie, the YG. He the young G. And Goldie said that he loved his women. And I don't disagree with that. I think that love is a good thing, and he said that that's the new school. So I can accept the new school, but can they accept the old school? You know, everybody had their day. Everybody did it their way. Back in the day, we was more harsh, and more hardcore because we came from the blade, the track. The 16's, they basically, you know, didn't have no sympathy for the 304s. We just was out there mashing like an Idaho potato, mashing with no passion for our ration. And that's just how the game went. And if you told a broad you love her back in those days, they would pretty much look at you as a square or a sucker, and they'd treat you like that. Women in the game, and particularly in that game of prostitution, they don't want to come home to somebody who tell them they love them and telling them, oh, you my baby, and acting all sweet like candy. The reason why, you would say, wow, man, she's a woman. Why wouldn't she want it? Well, what 304 is a little bit different than regular women. They sleep with multiple men all day, every day. They deal with multiple men all day, every day. They constantly run the game. They constantly trying to get tricked by a trick track. That's what they call them, tricks. So they try to trick the women. So that being said, it's a very precarious situation. It's a very dangerous situation for these women. So they develop strong mechanisms and defense mechanisms to protect themselves. And, they prey on weakness. If a woman see a man, he weak, they don't take him for everything, especially if she's 304. Period. You know what I'm saying? But she's going to get her money. That's what she get sent out the door for. We sin, we ain't talking about sin like Gmail or sin like FedEx or sin like UPS. Yeah, we send them like UPS under some pimp instructions, but that ain't the sin. We send them out the door and go out there and get some more. And when they get through, they can slide under the door and go get some more. And that's just how the game go, especially with a 304. But, the reason why we never got into the love is because, it's hard to love somebody, in my opinion. This is in my opinion, that goes out the door every day, sleep with multiple men, and expect her to be a platonic or a square relationship. I have to stay on top of my game. I can't be like the trick. I can't show the weaknesses of the trick. When the broad come home, I got to tell, hey, look here, mama, wash the trick up off you. You in the P's domain. You're in the 16 domain. And I have to tell her that so she could understand there's a difference between me and the trick. The trick tell her he love her all day. Oh my God, I just love this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just some weird, goofy stuff, gang goofy, right? And so when she come to me, she got to realize that, she in the throne, she in the king's castle. So I got to treat her a little bit different than, say, the trick, right? And I can't say that I love her, because if I love her, I would be sending her out the door, because if I love her, I want to keep it to myself. I'm just saying, if we're looking at it from a biblical standpoint, in the Bible, it talks about the relationship between a man and woman. It talks about love and, women love your husband and submit to your husband. Men love your wife like Christ loved the church, right? These are all just things that are biblical, right? But it doesn't line up with the streets. The streets is real cold-hearted. You got dudes, man, that are, start at your feet, end up at your throat. You got dudes that ride, with you and come in your house, use the bathroom, leave the window open, and come back later and burglarize your crib. You got dudes, that'll ride with you all day. You got your jewelry on, you got a bag in the trunk, you have a little money, and they'll text your location, and have some dudes rob you like they don't know what's going on. You got women, that'll choose up on you and tell you they love you and say they're down with you, but really got sent by, somebody else. And what he want to do, he want to get in your business, knock all your females, and, if you're slipping, get you for your jewelry and your money. You can't just be around here talking about you love somebody in the game and not expect, the game to come back and bite you. But like I said, the young people, it's a different era of time now. You got human trafficking. And Goldie made a good point. If you tell a broad you love her and you make her feel that you really care for her, when she in that interrogation room, she might say you can get life in prison, because you can get life for human trafficking. So he got a good point, and then he also said that, he appreciate the broad for what she do. So, I can't not Goldie for what he said, man. That's my partner. If he believe in that, it might be some new level of game that I might need to know. I ain't been in the game since Jaws was a goldfish, since Martin, was talking about Martin, you know what I'm saying? That's how long it's been since I've been in the game. So, hey, man, to each his reach, different strokes for different folks. Some like Pepsi, some like Coke. Me, I'm a classic Coke, man. I'm old school, right? Some can, some can't, some will, some ain't, So to each his reach, as I just enunciated. But, man, love, it encompasses a whole lot of stuff. When you send a woman out the door, a 3 or 4 out the door, and she's exchanging fluids and exchanging body spirits with somebody else, I think that diminish, the opportunity for you and that person to become closely knitted, right? Because she is being with so many men, and her vagina is getting penetrated all day, every day, that she loses the value of intimacy, and I don't think she even loved, her dude, and I think when a dude send a bra out the door, he might not know it, but psychologically, every time she go out the door, he's thinking about, wow, she just slept with all these men. She possibly can't love me. So I think keeping the game and saying it like we always said, that, that these women belong to the community and that it's a game of choice. Women can choose as they please. I think that's keeping it 1,000. I think that's keeping the game solid, right? Let the women choose who they want to choose. And when the women leave, give them a Chinese name, one gone, Su Wong, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's how the game should go. But if you look at the instances where dudes got murdered or women got killed on the blade, it's always because somebody talking about they love the bride. But if you love her, why would you send her out the door if you don't want her to be with other men? Or if you can't really stomach that? If you love her, why you want to kill me, but you choose up? I think you may be a little bit infatuated, because if you love her, you should have never sent her out the door. You should have never told her to go out there and get my money, and ain't nothing funny. I got to have it like a rabbit, And if that's the case, then, I think that would be more understandable. But like I said, it's a new era and time now, and young people do it different. they said that, you know, a lot of guys, I was reading some of the comments, yeah, man, you got to tell the broad you love her, man. This is a new, you know, era now, man. You know, these old cats got to accept it. Okay, yeah, but I'm talking about even if you was in a square relationship, would you allow your wife to go out there and have sex with other men? And still tell her that you still would believe that she loved you if you was in a square monogamous relationship? No. You would be hurt if your woman was out there having sex with all these different other men. So don't act like you get in the game and all of a sudden, you know, you can take it. No, you can't take it.
Yeah, because the one movie called Indecent Proposal where dude gave the wife $1 million to fuck her, and it changed their whole relationship.
Yeah, you heard what JD just said, man. You know, just some old school. This is my old school partner, man. You know, we just giving y'all some game, man. You know, like I said, Goldie may be onto something. You know, it may be a new way of, you know, dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking the brother. You know, Balloon, you know, he asked some interesting questions. You know, and he said some things, and then like, man, you know, if a broad, you know, she get with me, man, you know, I mean, we're going to have a good time, you know. I'm going to try to elevate her. And the way I'm going to treat her, if you didn't know better, you would think that I love her. I'll make sure she got jewelry, make sure she got minks, make sure she got diamonds, make sure she's driving well, make sure she's living well. You know, I'm going to do everything for her from the game perspective, what the game taught me. And if you just look on the outside looking in, you say, oh, he must really love her. You know, when I had my bottom chick, we used to pull up in twin minks and twin jewelry. And, you know, I'll pull up in the Benz and she'll be following me in the Lexus. Or, you know, we go to a players ball and all the girls got on minks and diamonds and their hair whipped. And they got this, we flew them to LA just for a day to get their hair done. You know, you would think, oh, man, he must really love those women. No, I was compensating them because they were doing a very good job, you know. But love was never there because every one of the women, out of the thousands of women that I done mashed on like an Idaho potato, mashed with no rash, mashed with no passion for my ration, all of them gone. Now one of them have called me in the last 40 years and said, Ken, I really love you, you know. You know, half of them don't even want to talk to me no more because they understand that we was playing the game. And every game got rules. If you play basketball, if you grab somebody while they running with the ball, that's called a foul. You know, I mean, that's just how the game. If you got the ball and you running and you pick the ball up and you don't bounce it, that's called a travel. Well, the game got rules too. And one of the rules is, man, you know, back in my day, I don't know how they do it now, is that, man, you know, you can't fall in love with a broad.
Yeah,
you know.
With the Tina Turner type house, you understand what love got to do with this shit,
man. Yeah, Tina Turner said it best. What love got to do with it? You know what I'm saying? Like JD just said. You know, so, you know, one of my mentors, Pimpin Pope, he once told me, he said, say, man, you got to go to the doctor to have a triple bypass. You can't have no sympathy. Because that's why he ended up in jail. One of the guys that got him for the broad fell in love with her, and she was very beautiful, and he ended up, you know, disrespecting my man. My man had to shoot him up off his car because he was in love with a broad that he gave the instructions to. He taught her how to wipe his ass. He taught her how to light a cigarette when he needed, put a cigarette in his mouth, how to, you know, feed him when his stomach growled. You know, but dude mistaked that for love, and he ended up acting very unpimp-like and got shot. But in conclusion, man, just, hey, man, go get my book, The 48 Laws of Game, Pimpology. Go get my other book, The Art of Human Chess. You can get them at audiobook.com. Just type my name, Pimpin Ken, in the search box, and it will come up. Also, every Monday, we meet. Just look, we got a new meeting place this week, but we'll be back at the Ice Bar next week, 5456 Fayetteville Road. Check me out tomorrow. I'm going to be putting the updates. And also, you know, man, you know, make sure y'all go follow my man, Young Goldie. Go follow my man, Mike Fresh. You know, follow our site, hhfmedia.com, and join for free. You know, you get to perform for free. You can put your music up. It's a social media site. Make sure y'all just, you know, stay tuned, you know, for the HHF Awards. Hey, man, thank y'all for listening, man. Like I said, man, I love all y'all, whether y'all believe it or not, man, you know. I mean, you know, I got love for my people, man, you know, but when I was in the game, I had no love for no broad, man. I couldn't do it, man, you know. It just wasn't in me to do it, man. But peace, you know. And that's what I want everybody to understand. It's our culture, our call. That jacket I give you, let me see that right quick.
Hip hop fraternity jacket, varsity jacket.
But it says something on it that's very important. I don't know if the people can see that.
The culture, our call.
Our culture, our call.
Yep.
So when we think about it, right? Now this here is gonna be very profound what I'm about to say.
You know what time it is, but DC Young Fly, man, hip hop fraternity, you dig?
Hey man, that's my ATL partner, man. I watch him grow up, man. Hey man, all them brothers, man, Lil John, you know what I'm saying? Me, Jermaine Dupree. This one of the legends, man. He the new ATL.
I appreciate it.
Hey, he can rap too, man. I've been looking at him on YouTube.
You know what I'm saying? Come holler at me. Come holler at me.
Come
holler at me. Come holler at me. Already.
Check my interview out on Breakfast Club. I gave Atlanta a real good shout out.
Let's see no more.
I'm coming Monday. All right,
Yes, sir.
DC.
I appreciate y'all, guys.
Come on, you can get back on the show. You need to be on the show by yourself. You came with Boosie.
Hey, what's happening? For those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Kevin Gates. Shout out to Hip Hop Fraternity.
And this is my little brother.
Pimpin, Hip Hop Fraternity. I love this dude. We go back many moons, 30 plus.
Hip hop fraternity, goddamn. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck Pimpin can tell me to do. That's my.
Y'all catch me on the Breakfast Club this Monday with Charlamagne. And yeah. This is my man T-Funk, call me Goldie. My man Akon, all friends.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know we at Nashville, Tennessee, man. It's up there, podcast, man. You know, iHeartRadio.
You know, gang guys, Rolly, the one and only, you know, out here, Pimpin, you know, just kicking the shit, giving y'all some gang.
Facts. Y'all make sure y'all lock in, man. Biggest in history. I said it, I meant it, and stood on it.
Hey, the game is to be sold, not told, but we told a lot on this one, so y'all gotta tune in.
We out hip hop fraternity, Pimpin. A lot of y'all boys out there, man, they never got no game. Sit around, listen to a pimp, man, and feel to the shit you need, man. Believe me when I tell you, man, put yourself before you put any woman, and you will succeed. Fuck around and put all that pussy before you.
I'm gonna be great no matter what. I don't care who comes up against me. I don't care who tries to strike me. I don't care who has something to say about me. I don't care what they publish. I don't care what they put on social media. I'm still gonna be great. And what I love about it, if they're after you, that is a sign that you're gonna be great. If you've got no enemies trying to come after you, I question your greatness, because you really haven't done nothing until hell gets mad at you. It's one thing to be known by fans, but it's another thing to be known by Satan and to be known by his enemies, because he knows if you ever step into who God called you to be, somebody gonna pay for it. Somebody shout hallelujah.